Nothing here. Oh my god, Yanfei's cornered me. Oh, this is like a horror movie. Oh my god, help me! Help me! Help me! I'm scared. Look at this. It's literally like a horror movie. Oh my god. Like, I'm hiding right here. It's like she's coming here with a knife. Like, I'm here for you, traveler. Like, you can run, but you can't hide. Oh my god, it's Jason! Run! Oh, this is awesome, dude. I love it. It's like Yandere Yanfei.
My friends, they are my power!
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Trieyx here. I'm back with Genshin Impact video. So in today's video, we're doing part 2 of Yelan's event quest or story quest or whatever this is. But basically where we last left off, we kind of came to the chasm and we saw Yanfei, and there she told us about some kind of investigation that she's doing, and then Ito was following her because she saved him from being arrested. And also came with Cuckoo Shinobu, and this is a new character we just met. And then after that we also met the new character Yelan. I don't really remember why she was here. I think she was just like kind of doing her own investigation or something, I have no idea. And after that, Yelan and Ito kind of have a little bit of an argument, and then they're both going Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct. And after that, the floor beneath us kind of collapsed. And after that, we kind of fell down this hole, or basically the center of TEYVAT. And after that, we kind of roamed around a little bit, and it went inside the domain to try to get out of here. And we ended up back in the same spot that we were before. And after that, Shinobu kind of made some lavender melons, and that's kind of about it. So in today's video, we got 2 more parts left. It'll probably be like another hour. But at the same time, I feel like the last part will probably be relatively short. Because that's what it usually is when it comes to event story quests. But off camera, I did do a little mini game right here, and it's kind of like a domain slash fighting simulator. So yeah, nothing too crazy. It's relatively easy. So anyways, get right into it. I'm really excited for the story. So yeah, we'll skip to the next day. So we're gonna do this. But what's really cool about this time thing is that you actually go more than one day. Like, look at this. Like, it's kind of awesome. Like, back in the day, you couldn't do this. So you had to, like, stop right here, and then you had to go all the way around again. But now you can set it to the day after tomorrow, which is also a really good movie. But yeah, I want to set it to, like, 6 a.m. And then after that, the story should progress. I'm not sure to jump me right into the story, or I have to, like, talk to someone first. But yeah, there we go. So, we're gonna talk to Yanfei now. Oh, never mind. You just need to jump right into the story. Look at the lavender melons, though. It looks pretty good. It looks like giant grapes or like giant eggplants. Oh, not giant eggplant. Eggplant's already giant.
Here. So boring. Oh, how Paimon longs to stretch her legs and run free in the world outside again.
You mean fly? I mean, technically speaking, Paimon can just stretch her legs right now. Like, this room is pretty big, so.
Alright, fly free then. Basically, Paimon just wants out of here.
Just like that, a whole day has gone by.
Just a day? No, it feels like we've been down here for months.
Well, you technically speaking, we've been down here for like a few days, because it's been a few days since the last story quest, so yeah.
Maybe not months, but at least like 20 days, surely.
This is kind of like a meta joke, because this event kind of lasts for like 20 days, I think. So if you play the story mode on the first day, and then you finish it in the last day, it's like 20 days, so that's kind of funny.
Yo! Thought I heard you chatting over here.
Oh, hey, Bullchucker.
Well, everyone, I just completed another survey of the surrounding area. Still nothing has changed today.
Look at Yanfei, man. She looks so defeated. Her face is just like emotionless. Like, look at it.
Here, have some water and take a rest.
Thank you, Shinobu. It's easy to forget to keep hydrated down here.
Out! I want out! All I want is to cruise the streets and have beetle fights again.
Boss, remember there's your image to consider.
But it's so boring, walking around this hole every day. If only I could slurp some ramen and see the beautiful flowers again.
This is literally Ryuji. Ito wanted to eat some ramen. That's literally Ryuji from Persona 5, and they also have the same voice actor, so yeah, it's kind of funny.
Ramen? Wait a minute. Speaking of ramen, Traveler, are you hungry?
Well, technically speaking, I'm always hungry.
I'm not hungry either. But let me pose the question this way. Who is the biggest eater among us?
Paimon? I'm pretty sure it's Paimon.
It's definitely not me.
Hey, what's everybody looking at me for? Well, it's definitely not me. If anyone, it's this one right here.
Huh? What are you looking at Paimon for?
Paimon, are you hungry?
Oh, we're gonna talk about how no one's getting hungry here or getting thirsty, because maybe this is like a separate dimension.
No. Paimon's not hungry. Why do you ask?
I love how the lavender melon's been there for like days. No one even ate it. ...
If that's the case...
Huh? What am I missing here?
Paimon says she feels like it's been at least 20 days.
Yes, I heard that too as I was walking over. The question is, how can you not feel hungry, even after 20 days?
And I feel like it's only been about 1 day.
That's also strange. Of course, everyone has different perceptions of the passage of time, but how could one person feel like it's only been 1 day and someone else 20 days?
Well, it's kind of like how she said how it's like different perception. Like you guys know how when you guys doing something, it kind of feels a lot longer than it actually is. Whereas someone else, the time might fly, so it's kind of like that in a way. But I feel like it's kind of like some interdimensional stuff. Like I feel like this might be like the hyperbolic time chamber where like time works differently.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like we've been here 3, 4, 5 days, but I don't feel hungry or thirsty at all.
Although I cooked some food, it wasn't because I was hungry. I just wanted to keep our spirits up. I was planning on saving our rations so we could survive a few more days, but I haven't really felt hungry since. Now that I think about it, not only am I not hungry, but I don't feel any real signs of fatigue either. Whether I sleep or not doesn't seem to have any effect on how I feel.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love to live in a place like this where you don't really have to sleep. Like, can you imagine that? Like, you guys don't need sleep. You used to get an extra 8 hours every single day. Like, that would be amazing. You get so many things done without sleeping. So I wouldn't really mind living here, sort of, like, not in the cave, but, like, with these, like, time mechanics, I guess.
Yes, I concur. Resting doesn't make me feel more refreshed, and staying awake doesn't make me any more tired. Very peculiar. It's almost as if our physical state has been suspended.
The more you say, the scarier it sounds. Paimon doesn't even want to think about it.
I wonder if Xiao is experiencing the same phenomenon.
Huh? What's wrong, Traveler? Did you think of something?
Oh, speaking of Xiao, I sort of seen a little bit of spoiler when it comes to this quest. Genshin Impact's official YouTube channel kind of posted the cutscenes immediately after this quest has been unlocked. I love how Genshin Impact official accounts are kind of like posting spoilers like before people even finish it. I think they're trying to upload the cutscenes that way they kind of get ahead of the game when it comes to views. You tell everyone that you're unable to summon Xiao. Or Xiao.
That's pretty weird. Sounds like the little dude must be in danger.
But he is an Adeptus. This kind of situation should be no trouble for him. I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
I found something, everyone. I just discovered a new path over there that seems to lead to an unknown area.
You mean a way out? Oh, finally!
Let's go have a look.
Yay! You found something! Oh, please be the exit!
I still suspect things can't be that simple. We should all stay prepared for whatever comes.
Alright, so this is where we get to play as Yelan. Well, actually, no, she kind of has her own story quest, so you might not be able to play as Yelan. Maybe we might be able to, I don't know.
Huh? Paimon doesn't see anything out of the ordinary here.
Appearances can be deceiving. As I was examining the wall just now, I noticed there was something unusual about this stone. Seems to me that it's been created using some illusory magic. Hidden behind it lies a passageway.
Whoa! So there really is a path behind here!
Had to hand it to ya. That sure wasn't easy to find. But at least we can finally get out of here.
Yeah, thanks to Yelan.
Miss Yelan's determination and eye for detail are certainly impressive. Not to mention, you've hardly had any rest the whole time we've been trapped here.
It doesn't matter. I'm not tired. Well, given we're already here, we might as well go in and explore.
Right behind ya! Paimon can't wait to get out of this place!
Alright, let's go. Adventure time. Also, oh, we got a teleport thingy. For your last video, I was deciding whether or not I wanted to pull for Yelan, but yeah, I ended up pulling for Yelan, so now we can actually play as her. We don't really need a tutorial fight to play as Yelan, and not only that, but traveling can be so much faster with her. Like, look at this, man. She's like a phantom right now. Oh my goodness, like she's literally the female Danny Phantom. Alright, let's go into this hole, or whatever this is. Alright, so let's get right into it. Geo, I'm a traveler, so we should be good. Alright, so it's some kind of puzzle, so it shouldn't be too difficult, right? But let's see, how do we get this started? We gotta go here. Alright, so let's step on one of these. Does this work? Okay, so maybe I should go here into these portals. Oh, okay, maybe.
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy.
Alright, so we gotta step on the right symbols. I have no idea. Let me take this. What if I hit the same symbols every single one? Will this work? Alright, I think I got it wrong. I think I got it wrong. Otherwise, I don't think we'd be fighting right now. But yeah, Yelan is so cool. Like, look at this, man. I love her little elemental burst. Like, it's so useful, dude. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I think I actually did it right. So basically, we gotta shine the light on the symbols. How do we move these things? Operate. Alright, so interesting. Oh, this is kind of cool. Rotate and reverse. Oh, that's cool. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I think we're done there. And then for this one, let's rotate like this. Oh, you know what? I don't think this is kind of too big. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I accidentally stepped on the right symbol. It's kind of funny. Alright, I guess we'll go to the wind one. This is so trippy, dude. Like the multiverse of madness, like from Doctor Strange, like one of the multiverses. Oh my goodness, like, it's so trippy right now.
I wonder who could be involved.
And before we see Doctor Strange here, I really like this event thing. This whole light thing and stepping on the right symbols, like I like this a lot. This is fun. There we go. I love how I didn't really get to perfectly angle them and it still counted. Now let's go for Electro.
No.
Alright.
It's alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shao. Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him?
Wait, hold up. How come that hasn't activated yet? Am I missing one? Alright, there we go. They kind of put two in one place. I kind of wish these puzzles were a little harder. It is a lot of fun. I wish there was like a little more symbols. So there was no voice cutscene or voice line for that one. Alright. Give me something good, please. It's so cool, man. I love how the puzzles in this game are getting better and better.
The light seems to be leading to another platform. Let's go and take a look.
I guess I should probably go here. Go back to the first platform.
Hey pal, you just blowing from Stupid Town?
Okay, so I think I had to go that. Oh, god dang it, really? Oh, I mean, I had to go all the way back.
The ground has dissolved? What's down there?
Is that little dude called Shao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not right here. What's this?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Okay. I love the Shao disappears.
Conqueror of demons?
Shao, is that you?
It's just like a vision of the past or something.
Oh, quit trying to scare us, okay?
Huh? Wait, is this some kind of illusion? Paimon can't touch him!
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
What happened? Are you okay?
Hello? Little dude! Anyone home?
He isn't responding. What's going on here?
You.
Oh, he finally said something!
Oh,
We followed your voice and found you here, but it's kinda strange. We can't touch you. How did you become an illusion?
An illusion?
talk about a coincidence. We were just thinking you went missing and stuff, and then we heard the sound of you fighting. Pretty lucky we found you, if you ask me. You didn't get hurt, did you?
A coincidence? Wait. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now! Get out of there!
Wait a minute, Shao, are you hurt?
If he can, we should have him regroup with us as soon as possible.
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come find you immediately.
No. Your safety is the top priority. It seems this space can...
Oh, goodbye.
He disappeared.
Where'd he go? It sounded like he might be injured. We need to go help him.
Alright, let's
Seems
go.
The only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh, he's injured and telling us to be careful? It's not like we're in any danger here. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Boss, please don't go charging ahead. You're an Oni, not some hunting dog.
Don't worry, I'm invincible! Ah! Oh, my butt!
I love Ito so
Looks
much.
pretty deep. Be careful, everyone.
Alright, let's go. Oh, I kind of wish I got to jump down. Oh, I am jumping down. Oh my god, I kind of wish I got to jump down instead of them teleporting me down here, but that's fine. Holy, now look at this. I feel like visiting this place would be so cool in real life. Oh my god, where's the party members? Everybody's gone.
Well, Bullchucker, how's your ear?
It's fine! Ugh. My butt is tough!
Go ahead. You can cry if it hurts. I promise I'll try not to laugh.
What do you mean, try not to laugh?
I love how Shinobu's supposed to be like his
sympathy for me right
kind
now.
of like a visor, and she's like making fun of him.
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
What the heck? Oh, I think she just touched his butt. What was that laugh from Pine? What in the world? It kind of sounded like Kawhi Leonard's laugh, like his like broken laugh. Like, what was that laugh?
Paimon, don't laugh.
I guess they're trying to hold in the laughter, but it sounds so weird.
It's okay, everybody. If you want to laugh at him, just let it out.
Don't you have a heart, Shinobu? Oh, and people think I'm the monster.
I guarantee you Shinobu's probably like super intimidating. I feel like everybody fears her.
Wait a second. Xiao's not here.
What did you say? Did you say show? Is that a door?
Seems a little out of place here, don't you think?
I feel like the doors in Genshin Impact when it comes to ancient civilization are all like triangles. They're not like actual
Maybe
doors.
It's some sort of, I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build cabins in dangerous places so that anyone in trouble can take shelter inside.
I never even thought about that. I guess it kind of makes sense when you guys see movies and all of a sudden you see like a random house out of nowhere. I feel like it's kind of that.
Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of danger wouldn't be so optimistic.
Wow, Bullchucker. Looks like your subordinate is telling you what's what.
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. All right, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me. Step aside.
Let's see what he can do.
Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Alright, open sesame. It's like, I can imagine that, like, he's like Patrick. He's like, open sesame, and then it comes back, like, that's all I can do. Oh, I love SpongeBob, man. Alright, we need a key. Oh my god, look, everybody's clapping. That's hilarious. Is that like a new emote they added in this? That's funny. I kind of thought that we needed a kingdom key or something to open this. Beans! At least I think those beans. Like, it's kind of hard to tell with, like, the PNG.
You heard me. Get out of here.
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
I feel like going in there makes you face your deepest, darkest fears.
Patrick, your genius is showing.
Why don't we just open the door again and see?
Could Ito open the door and there were like beans? So if someone opens the door, it should be something else.
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child. Be gone! With the thunderclap.
When he said be gone, I thought he like be gone with the thunderclap or something. Like basically Sasuke. Yeah, literally showing your deepest, darkest
Those
fears.
people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of beans. What's that all about?
People throw beans to drive out Oni. Boss is an Oni, so they throw beans at him to get rid of him.
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
It kind of makes you forget that this place is in Leeway and not in Inazuma. Because seeing Ito here kind of makes you think that it's Inazuma, but it's actually not.
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, all right? I'm not a person, I'm an Oni.
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Probably not.
How could that be possible? Ugh, this place is so weird. Paimon's starting to think it really is haunted.
Open the door again and see anything changes. Alright, can you imagine if the traveler opens the door and then the unknown god comes out? Like, it kind of makes a projection of that. Oh my god, we'll all be dead.
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way! Somebody else do it. Paimon's scared.
Alright, Yelan, you can do it.
Alright, I'll try.
Can you imagine if she opens the door, a bunch of like textbooks and like homework and college essays
That's our
or like
Shinobu.
projects you have to do?
Don't let
Like, that's the
whoever's behind that
scariest
door
thing of
push you
all.
around, okay?
Alright, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Oh, that's her mom.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady. You should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
That's kind of right when it says that it'll show you your deepest, darkest fears. I love how Shinobu is kind of like a nerd. And also how she's kind of like a rebel. Alright, so I'm curious to see what Yelan's deepest fears are, and same with Yanfei's.
Shinobu? Who is that?
You imagine Shinobu's like, that's a random NPC, like I've never seen that person before in my life.
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Oh, this is embarrassing. That voice was my mother. This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami Shrine after I returned to Inazuma.
Oh, I'd love to see an outfit or like kind of like an alt or like a skin for Shinobu where she's like a shrine maiden. They were kind of cool.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job, it's just not for me.
I can understand where Shinobu's coming from. I can totally relate to that.
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock, you're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true. You've got a good thing going. What's most important is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes to something that nobody wants to see. So, how are we gonna get through that?
I still understand how this is a door. This is probably like the most impractical door ever. Like, it's literally a triangle.
And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear in gear.
Would any of you like to give it a try?
I want to see Yelan's, please.
No thanks.
Okay, never mind.
I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's not going to be me.
I have a feeling we're gonna find out in her story quest. They're saving that for the story quest. That's why you're not showing it now.
Why?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going through that door. So I'm sure as heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
Yelan's like the Squidward of Genshin Impact. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, my savior. Show him what you're made of.
You have any phobia, John Fay? Probably like homework or something.
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now.
Or like losing a case or something.
Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
Tea. She's scared of tea. Or she's scared of like wooden tables. Can you imagine that?
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Oh my god, what is this, riddles?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something for free?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation.
Oh,
Seriously.
I'm assuming this might be her first case, and I'm assuming that she might have lost this case. I feel like that might be like a lawyer's biggest fear, like losing a case, or kind of reliving a case they lost or something. Alright. I love how she kind of jumped in fear, but she's saying dot 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 and she's walking super calmly outside the door.
A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've had trouble handling before.
So yeah, it's kind of right how that's like her biggest fear.
So you mean you don't like handling disputes over petty matters?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. They start with good intentions, but end up making a big fuss. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's always a shame. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still can't fully comprehend the complicated minds of some people.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else want to try the door?
I really want to see Paimon, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Probably keeping Paimon's life like a secret, I guess.
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not taking a chance with that thing.
Come on, Yelan. We're a team here. If you're not gonna try, then at least give us a convincing reason why.
Can you imagine like Yelan's like, I have no fears. That's the reason why.
In that case, let me be perfectly clear. I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
I'll take my chances. I definitely want to see Yelan's past, so I'll take my chances.
Yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu, who's Ningguang?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free Oni.
I love how there's like a capital S.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secret. We should avoid letting Yelan open this door. What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try?
You wouldn't want to see it. Like, it's literally an unknown god popping out of the door.
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind that door. Maybe it could even be Shell.
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting for us on the other side.
Let me have a try. Open sesame. Well, I've done all I can do.
Okay, ... or find who we're looking for. I do that one. Maybe I'm always looking for someone. I mean, technically speaking, you are. Like, that's the whole point of your journey. ...
So, wait. What's Paimon looking at?
Like a black void. Space! Space and time. Is this the abyss? Oh, it's so cool. What is this? Oh, okay, so they're moving the traveler by himself. Is this what I feared? Space. I'm scared of space. Huh? The exit suddenly disappeared. Is it trying to trap me here? It is so cool. That's why we had no party members here. Look at this. I touch this. Investigate. Goodbye! Geronimo! Remember back where I started? What in the world? Maybe this is still illusion. I love how I'm just stuck. What in the world?
Don't you have to be stupid somewhere else?
Not until 4.
Alright, so maybe this... I can't even move. What in the world? Oh, maybe it might be a barrier. It don't want me to go here. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a barrier, but it's just the game glitching.
Hey, there you are. You sure had Paimon scared.
Bet you this is all an illusion. Like, none of these people are real.
We couldn't open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Are you okay?
Did you find anything, Traveler?
You're all fakes. You're not real.
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
No.
Judging by the look on your face, I'm guessing you saw something a little... unpleasant in there?
Technically speaking, I didn't see anything. It was just the void. Yeah, I did. Behind the door, I saw abyss. The darkness of the abyss that took my twin away.
Huh? How could that be? Don't worry. Paimon will keep searching for her with you. Cheer up!
Stupid door! I'll smash you to pieces!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Alright, so everybody's feeling tired now, so maybe now we're feeling the effects of everything, I guess.
Hey, what is this? Nap time?
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that we wish to avoid. I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about this domain. It's constantly changing, and its changes seem to be targeted at us.
Huh? What do you mean?
I feel the same way. We need to watch our every step. There is definitely more to this place than meets the eye.
I concur. We came here following the Conqueror of Demons, but we ended up only finding a strange door. The things we've encountered on the other side of that door are equally strange. It shows us whatever we fear the most. We're in a space that defies common logic.
This is literally like Kingdom Hearts, where like Sora and Rico are kind of like afraid of that door in Destiny Islands. Kind of same thing.
On top of that, I'm starting to feel tired after that experience. But I thought we'd established that getting tired doesn't happen down here.
The phenomenon hasn't reached a lethal stage just yet. Otherwise, we would have starved to death without eating for so long.
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the changes in this space. In order to avoid the sudden accumulation of hunger and fatigue, we should eat and rest regularly from now on.
Sure, that makes sense. AKA, That's how they're gonna end the quest.
Paimon suddenly feels exhausted. It's really tiring going through all this.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel tired too. No, it's all just an illusion. I will not let my mind play tricks on me.
Paimon's whole body just feels so heavy now.
According to the current evidence, it seems our physical condition was suspended in this space before, which granted us immunity to the effects of fatigue and hunger. And now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate the Conqueror of Demons, I suggest we go back and get some rest. It'll be difficult to rescue anyone if we're on the verge of collapse ourselves.
She's right. Hey, Lavender Melon, you okay? Want me to carry you?
I love how you just call it Lavender Melon. What the heck? I guess he's kind of tripping. Alright, there we go. So that's the should be the end of the third. Alright, never mind. How long is this? Oh my god. This third quest is so long, dude. Alright, there we go.
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay? This place seems even more perilous than we first thought.
Is this me or Yelan kind of short compared to the other character? I don't know. Either that or maybe the travel's growing, because I feel like usually characters are a lot taller than Traveler. Maybe just me. Maybe there's guy characters that are a lot taller than him.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet. I'll tell you more once my ideas have taken shape.
Sure, sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed some things.
Seems like a productive conversation.
You think so?
As they say, two heads are always better than one.
So yeah, look at this. 2 Yealans. Oh man, it's so funny, man. Like, I love it when it happens in like story quests. Yanfei like has no idea who to look at. I love Yelan just staring at herself like, what in the world is going on? Let's go talk to Ito and Shinobu.
It's hard to believe what we've encountered.
About the door.
Well, I suppose there's no use hiding it anymore now that everyone's seen it. What you all saw really was my biggest fear. I never want to become a shrine maiden. Who could tolerate such a boring life?
I agree.
After these last few years with the Arataki gang, I suppose you could say I've seen it all. It's taken every skill in my arsenal to constantly clean up the messes they make. Though the list of annoying things to deal with is practically endless, I am totally free in the Arataki gang. Strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons with friends in the open country. I know it sounds pretty silly, but that's the life that I want. Just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise, you might find yourself on the receiving end of a good beating.
Oh, Shinobu, don't tempt me with a good time.
Something is wrong with you! Yes!
Oh, okay. Can I talk to her again to listen to the other? Okay, there we go. What do we do from here?
You don't look very well. At least not like when we just arrived. Are you troubled by what you saw behind the door? Listen to me. The most important thing is always the choices you have in front of you. Get some rest before you gather the courage to take your next step. Once you've chosen the path to take, don't hesitate. You must believe in your decision.
The last one.
What we've encountered.
Oh, wait, never. The last one just I won't disturb you. Okay,
All right, you should get some rest too.
that was quick. Okay, so let's talk to Ito and Paimon. Oh, look at the little bold thing. I don't know what it's called. Ushi or something.
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back to that door again?
About the door.
Ah, perfect timing. I was just having a chat with Ushi about that. You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door throwing beans at me, but causing trouble for you? Nuh-uh. That ain't gonna fly with this guy.
Ito is like the total bro. He's literally like Ryuji. Ryuji is like basically your right-hand man in Persona 5. Like, he's always there for you and all that stuff. Literally like Ryuji. That's why I like Ito so much. But look at Paimon, man. She's like tripping right now. She's thinking about the fish cakes and ramen, like you guys see like in Naruto. Basically, it's called Naruto. Like, that's what she's thinking of right now.
What? There's nothing we can do? Listen here, Beefcake. You shouldn't give up so easily. Can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just have to find another door. With any luck, one that connects to the outside world.
Maybe for like Persona 5 or...
Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you.
Can you imagine like,
come
oh
meet
my
me
god.
over
Can you imagine like Persona 5? It's like, it's kind of a spoiler, but in the beginning of the game, you kind of accidentally enter into the metaverse with Ryuji. It's the same thing with Ito, like we accidentally entered the metaverse, but with like Ito this time around. That'd be kind of funny.
Ushi, you sure you can't?
Alright, what do we do from here?
Yep, that's the big question. Gotta be honest, I have no idea. Oh, come on, don't get mad at me. I'm just being real here. I did think about just using my Oni super strength to dig our way out, but the rocks here are even tougher than prison walls. The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. It's pretty obvious this place is meant to keep us in here. The only thing I can do now is, well, take care of this exhausted little lavender melon.
I just love how Ito calls Paimon lavender melon. It's actually adorable.
Yeah, I know. You're helping too, Ushi.
I love how when Paimon's like tripping, like she's not lying down, she's still flying. And before she sleeps while flying or like standing up, I won't disturb you.
Sure, you do you. Just remember, even if the sky comes crashing down, I'll prop it up with my own 2 hands. And don't worry, I'll take care of the little lavender.
Alright, so yeah, everybody's tripping right now. Shinobu's kind of tripping. I thought there'd be a different dialogue, cause wait, hold up. Wait, why did she put her hand on the head and then now she's like fine? Am I tripping? Alright, let's talk to Yanfei.
Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. We have to find the Conqueror of Demons as soon as possible.
That's just what I was thinking.
Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his voice in that place? It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the unknown. ... I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. I don't want anyone to panic.
I got you, Yanfei. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul.
Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else, but his voice and image were projected to our location. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space?
Chaotic? What do you mean?
We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself has stopped for us.
Oh, I get it. We're all phantoms. We're all like Danny Phantom right now.
What?
And Yelan's actually a phantom, so it all makes sense.
That's true. It means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply. When you put it all together, everything points towards one possibility.
We're all gods.
What's wrong with you?
You imagine Yanfei's like, we're all gods.
This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos.
So basically the hyperbolic time chamber. Alright, so when we saw him at the domain entrance, he didn't really go the same way as us. Alright, so I love how in Genshin Impact, and not really Genshin Impact, but a lot of MiHoYo games in general, the choices are continuations of each other, so it really makes no sense. Like, oh my goodness, like I kind of wish they didn't do this, but yeah, okay, whatever, okay, let's do this one.
And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any sense. Unless this space wanted us to hear it. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons earlier.
He's actually not the real Shao.
I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons.
I called it.
He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial alteration.
Alright, so is Palkia here?
Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of, but if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and it's trapped you. This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us.
Alright.
But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground?
I think so. So that was a spatial rift. I think so.
It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan.
That's why we were interrupted.
Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible.
Anything's possible! Anything's possible!
Anything is possible. I literally just thought of Kevin Garnett when he won his championship in 2008. Anything is possible.
I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler.
Imagination.
Imagination. Okay, so all I need is a cardboard box and we're set, Yanfei. Get me that and we're good.
If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again.
And then Yelan comes, she's like Squidward. Imagination. That's disgusting, man.
Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here.
Alright, so this is basically the same area we were before.
And break!
Open sesame. There we go.
I secretly learned Yelan's illusion breaking method without her knowing. Really didn't expect that to work. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go in and take a look.
Alright, so everybody, Yanfei found some new secrets. Hurry! Yo, what the heck? That's so cool! She follows me? That's neat. And this is something new that they added into this game. That's so cool! She's literally following me. Yo, that's sick. Later, Yanfei. That's so cool. I've always wanted something like this in Genshin Impact. I'm glad they added this because this is actually awesome. Yo, I'm making Yanfei run to fire. This is so neat. This is literally like an RPG, dude. Alright, that's awesome. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna lose Yanfei. Later, Yanfei. Alright, I think we're going this way, right? Look at it. I literally lost her. Oh my god. Oh no, this she is. Run! She's coming! Everybody run! Yo, what am I trying to hide? Is she gonna find me? Cutscenes, whatever.
Go through here. If just that battle. What is he doing here?
Alright, so it looks like Xiao is kind of glitching.
Is that the prime?
Alright, can I tell Yanfei?
We try to stay calm and listen carefully. Maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again.
This is so cool, dude. I just love how she's following me. That is neat. Alright, any chests around here? Gotta make sure. Alright, I don't think there's any chests. Okay, so. Alright, Lady Yanfei, I'm out of here. Alright, let's see. Let's go here. Nothing here. Oh my god, Yanfei's cornering me. Oh, this is like a horror movie. Oh my god, help me! Help me! Help me! I'm scared. Look at this. It's literally like a horror movie. Oh my god. Like, I'm hiding right here. It's like she's coming here with a knife. Like, I'm here for you, traveler. Like, you can run, but you can't hide. Oh my god, it's Jason! Run! Oh, this is awesome, dude. I love it. It's like Yanfei right now.
Voice is much clearer now. We're close.
Alright, it's a spatial rift.
Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yanfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Xiao, are you there?
Traveler? Yanfei?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Alright, so Xiao's fine, so we're good. We can go home. You heard the sound of you fighting. What happened? What happened?
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Everything is chaotic here.
Find a way to get us. Or
No.
get to us, whatever.
The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
Please come.
So, you're in danger too?
Uh-oh, you said 2.
There was no need for you to search for me.
Alright, so Xiao told us that no need to search for him. Okay, we're good. Let's all go home.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
It's true.
How do we meet?
We don't.
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try something there. It might work.
Gee, thanks for the instruction, Yanfei. Like, that's totally clear.
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. By try something, do you mean...
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Xiao?
Stand back!
Alright, special cutscene. And never mind. Oh no, he looks badly injured.
Let's get him back to the camp.
He seems fine. He only got one little cut. Oh my god, that transition though.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
For now.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you for what? What the heck?
What's happened here? But this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you. All of us. For our sake, please. Stay here. Please?
I love how she said please twice.
Fine. As you wish.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
Yes, wait until you get better. Don't worry about anything else. Xiao has closed his eyes and seemed to be resting. Could he be dreaming? This is quite astonishing. How is he sleeping like this? He's literally sitting up while sleeping, like there's nothing holding him up, so technically speaking, shouldn't be like falling right now. If the Yaksha who never lowers his guard, capable of having dreams. Oh my god, that's all one part. That's crazy, dude. Alright, I kind of want to finish the one episode, so yeah, we're gonna finish it, but my god, one part is an hour long. Like, why are these story cutscenes so dang long, man? We gotta find Yelan, so Yelan's probably here. Wait, where's she? Oh, higher up, okay. This way. There we go. Blah 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 blah.
As expected, something strange is going on here. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
Let's all talk. We'll put our heads together. You and Yanfei and Yelan, whatever. I missed that.
Was targeting us, but Yanfei managed to exploit its weakness. Leave it to Yanfei to find a loophole.
I hate how both the names starts with Y. I keep mixing up the names.
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
It's gonna be funny that I just sneezed and you're not gonna hear anything whatsoever, but you gotta see me sneezing. It kind of stings whenever I accidentally talk during a cutscene and I have to cut that out. But you guys will see my mouth moving, but there will be like no audio or no commentary. I hate when that happens. Like, it looks so stupid.
I went back to the domain again just now. Although I couldn't find a new route, it wasn't a completely fruitless trip. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared as soon as I approached it.
What's an illusion?
I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. I can't be sure. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive and testing us.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard or to wear us down. If that's the case, it can only have one goal: to trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
Dot dot dot.
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
Alright, we got this, don't worry. Agreed.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, but even the Qixing have never heard about anything like this.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do. What were you referring to?
Yeah, Yelan didn't explain what she was doing here, so yeah, I thought I was tripping for a second.
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria.
Conria? Hello? What? Conria? Info Yelan to Conrian.
I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise,
You're all dead.
We got it.
I'm actually an ancient Conrian god or something.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of TEYVAT. Naturally, Liyue was also affected. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced.
And then they sent the Yakshas, and then they died. Yeah, we all get it.
At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange.
Alright, so I thought Yelan would be like 500 years old or something, but she's actually not getting good.
The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the truth has been a waiting game. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing, it's all far more terrifying than I'd imagined. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
The chasm, Kamriha, what happened 500 years ago? And what the Shao Seep in the other space? Who was he fighting against? Can we really get out of here in one piece? One Piece! Oh man, I used to love One Piece back in the day. I already talked to everybody, so let's talk to Yelan.
Are you alright? You've suddenly gone quiet. It's not like you at all.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked. I have to go over everything again.
Alright, well...
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told us about.
No, I meant if you're going to analyze the facts, count me in.
Oh, that counted one person. Oh, you guys saw Yanfei by herself? No, I think Paimon counts as one, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go back. I don't know where to go, man. This place is like a maze. Oh yeah, I forgot the showers here. I was like thinking Paimon counted the character.
Well. I guess things still haven't improved. It's okay. You don't have to go into all the details. Sometimes I really envy the boss.
Alright, talk to Xiao. Oh, he's still sleeping. Xiao's eyes are tightly shut and he's not making a sound. No one has the heart to interrupt him. Well, no one else but me. Why? Yeah, that is welcome up. Oh, okay. Let's talk to Ito.
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon has fallen asleep, huh? Do you think she's dreaming?
Paimon does sleep while flying. How is that even possible, dude?
Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. I mean, most of the time she never shuts up. Aw, poor thing. Man, that little dude looks stunning too. I'm kind of worried about him. Oh, I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Good one. I do slumber like a king.
I bet you Ito has his own customized cell for how many times he's been in there. They probably have his own cell for him. I guarantee he probably has a good bed and all that stuff. Like, hey, imagine that.
Traveler, when did you get here?
Oh, Paimon finally woke up.
Wait, where are we?
We're still on the ground. Paimon, are you feeling better?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of TEYVAT could end up so out of their depth?
Oh, oh god, I missed it. Oh my god. Okay, so I think it's something about fatigue.
So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly. Yeah, just like that.
Oh man.
Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Looks like Ushi's like listening to some kind of like music and like rocking out basically.
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
Good morning, Xiao. How do you feel?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Xiao's like, what is that cow thing, man?
The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
And I'm basically a god, and Ushi's a god, Paimon's a god, we're all gods here.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
It all started when you were born, Paimon.
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
All thanks to Yanfei.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
It all started when I was born.
No need to be so formal. Just call me Shao.
Yeah, can you imagine like calling him Conqueror of Demons every time? Like, that's such a mouthful, dude.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madam Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshuin to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a Yaksha called Bosacius.
I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before.
Bosacius? Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4... gone from the world?
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found.
What kind of name is that, Bosacius?
Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again.
Dun dun dun.
But Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
I'm pretty sure he lost his sanity because he's playing Genshin Impact.
It's possible.
Everybody who plays Genshin Impact has lost his
not.
sanity.
We? We?
From like farming artifacts and stuff like that.
I am the sole survivor, so it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm?
I've heard a thing or two. Or 5. Or
That
7.
war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight. But no one knew the Yaksha's name.
It was me.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacius.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
You found Bosacius?
Wait.
That's a funny name
So
to say.
it was Bosacius you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected.
They're really hyping up Conria, so I hope that one day, if we somehow go back there, whether we go back in the past, like we go into a time machine, something like that, or Conria gets like resurrected, I guess. I really hope that Conria lives up to his hype, because the way they're talking about Conria, I'm like, it's gotta be something really cool. But until then, we have to see. Conria could literally be like a shack for all we know. Like some kind of like wooden shack or something. It's not like a huge kingdom like we're all thinking it is.
Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will, too?
Compass? What
will?
compass?
Oh, right. I came here because of a will. Maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed. It's known as a last will and testament.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa. You want to write a will? Now?
Yeah, even for a child, like, give me some pen and paper.
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
Oh, it's a kind of horror movie? Like, what the heck is going on, man?
How is this even
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
I thought Yanfei is literally eavesdropping on us from behind.
I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
What happens if we get devoured?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Oh, so basically like a zombie.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I never noticed that Yelan had braids on her hair. That's kind of cool.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Oh, man, this is literally like in Dragon Ball, how Gotenks and Piccolo are kind of trapped in the hyperbolic time chamber. And same with Majin Buu, and Majin Buu just started yelling like crazy, like really loudly, and he somehow created a portal and escaped. And then Gotenks did the same thing, so can you imagine Shao just does that? He just starts yelling like crazy.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
He just sacrificed himself. I don't think they're gonna sacrifice himself because I don't think any character in Genshin Impact is really gonna die per se. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. So far, they haven't done it yet. But can you imagine that Shao just like sacrificed himself? That'd be kind of interesting. It'd kind of be like basically like a plot twist, I guess.
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
I'm telling you right now, the Traveler gonna hold Shao's hand and be like, here's some of my power, so that way you don't use everything, and then you'd be alive.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
But if this takes all the energy you have, Joel.
No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
We should leave together.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
Oof.
You?
You didn't get to write it down yet. You gotta get some pen and paper first to make it official.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense.
Shao's playing
but we have
5D
no
chess.
guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
Yep.
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale.
Oof, Yeon literally roasting Shao right now.
Besides, If you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. You think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it.
You went yelling like, yeah, you're nothing but a loser.
And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
And Xiao's like, what do you know? You know nothing about me. And he just runs away crying. It's basically some kind of like anime soap opera.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
I love how Ito and Shinobu are just like talking to themselves. They had no idea what's going on.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
I guarantee some of you guys probably like will sacrifice Paimon. Oh man.
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
Hey, Yelan's seriously getting annoyed. The atmosphere is so tense. What should I do? Oh my god, yeah, literally like the spiritual pressure is like increasing right now.
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, alright? Enough talk. It's time for action!
There's literally some kind of like scene from the Avengers. Oh my god, like we're all like assembling right now.
Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Alright, give me some animated cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is what I want to see. This is great. There we go. That's all we have to do.
Okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Ito's dead.
Should have seen this coming.
We gotta revenge Ito then. Or avenge Ito, not revenge.